Hi. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about our writing. So you started your personal stories. You talked a little bit about um, what you did for fun. You talked about something exciting you did, something unusual you got to see or do. So then the next step, the step I want you to redo with this page here, is I want you to pick a topic. So whether it be the one that you chose from the seeing the statue of Jesus or going to the park, I'm going to just show you what I did and then you can do it with yours. So this summer I got to go to the Houston Aquarium and it was pretty cool because I got to see a saw shark. And I'm a big fan of sharks. I think they're super cool. And I've seen a lot of different kinds of sharks in my life because I lived in California. But seeing the saw shark was something, they're really rare sighting, and to be able to see one in person, and it was the biggest shark I've ever seen. And I've seen a great white when they caught a baby one in California. So to see a saw shark and see one that big, I mean, it was, I know you've been in this classroom because when you were in here with Miss Yench, so from her desk all the way to the wall, like at least 15 feet long. It was so big. And it was just super cool. So that was my topic. So what I did is in my word web, the first thing I did was I wrote aquarium because that's what I want to talk about. So on the aquarium, one of the things we got to do is we got to go on a train ride. And then in the train ride, there's a shark exhibit. So that's what I would do there. So then on my shark exhibit, I could talk about a saw shark. So I have those 3 bubbles there. Also on my aquarium trip, we got to have a fancy lunch. And we got to have what else did we get to do? We got to go on rides because we went to the Houston Aquarium. So what I did here is I took my aquarium trip as that is my topic. I'm going to talk about my trip to the aquarium. The first sentence you use in yours is going to be your topic. So your first sentence, you're going to want to say something like, I went with my family to the statue of Jesus. Or I went with my family to the aquarium in Houston. Or Jace did, I went to NASA this summer. Micah said that he went to the snake farm for a field trip. So whatever your first sentence is going to be your topic. Then you add the details. Okay, now that you've gone to the aquarium, that you said this is what you're going to talk about, what did you do? So I would say on the aquarium trip, I've got my little word web. This would be on a separate piece of paper. Then you're going to take the next paper in your list. And let's see, I have it right. No, you have it at home. It's this one right here. It looks like this. And the first one, it says topic on it. And then it has 1, 2, 3. Okay, so topic. So the topic is going to be your first sentence. I'm going to write, I went to the aquarium. And that is my first one. That's my topic. That's my first sentence, aquarium. Then the second thing is, we went on a train. That's the second part I want to talk about. And then we saw a shark. That's my third thing I want to talk about. My kids got me a fancy lunch because it was my birthday. So that's why we got to go. So 3. And then the last one would be, it was fun. Okay, so that is just your basic outline. This is what you're going to write first, okay? Your topic, I went to the aquarium, then we went on a train, we saw a shark, my kids got me a fancy lunch. It was so fun. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to write it on a piece of regular paper. And where is my regular paper? I had it right here. I knew I had it. I knew I had the paper. So I'm going to take this paper and I'm going to write what I just wrote without the topics and numbers, okay? And then after you do that, then I want you, and as you're writing, I want you to skip a line. Because, let me show you, I don't know where it is. Because what you're going to do is as you skip a line, then you can go in and you can edit. You can add more information. You can use your thesaurus to do better words because fun is a good word. But there are better words than fun to talk about my trip. How about it was exciting? Is that a better word than fun? So using my other paper, I'll edit and I'll change some words and I will do some revising. So this is going to be my brainstorming. Then after my brainstorming, I'm going to go into the revision part. And then after I do the revision, then I'm going to edit. So I'm going to add more. I'm going to take stuff out. If something doesn't fit, if you don't want to talk about something, then that's when you would delete it. And then at the very end, then you're going to publish. And by publish, I mean you're going to write your best handwriting and you're going to write your completed work on this paper. So this will not be your one that you cross out and redo. This is the one that you're going to write your best work on. So I'm going to have this paper for you to do your rough draft. You can edit on this paper. And then another thing I want you to do when you're looking, I want you to look at the different parts of what you're doing because chapter 2 does have a test. And I'm going to send it home because you'll do the test on Friday. Chapter 2, you're talking about the different parts of the story. So the writing process, where you do the word web, that would be your planning. When you write your story for the first time, that's going to be drafting. You're not writing for your finished product. You're writing a draft. In the story, you add more details. That's revision. That's when you fix it and change it. And when you make your neat final copy, that's when you publish it. And your topic sentence is the main idea. And then in here, this is one of those ideas where you can try that. So then after you do that, I want you can take your test. Mrs. Alexander, Mr. Alexander, I don't want you to help her with this. So definitely have her review this and then she can do this at the end. All of the questions from this test are on here. So everything that's on there is in here. So it's a good review, but it's mostly knowing the terms drafting, knowing the terms revision, knowing the terms word web, knowing that you write your published work is your final draft, knowing about a main topic, the main idea, the part that you put here, right here, your first sentence. That is the main idea of your whole thing. So hopefully that makes sense to you. We worked on that all week this week, and we got some pretty decent paragraphs. I don't need more than 4 or 5 sentences. It doesn't need to be a lot because you're in second grade. So, but this is second grade work. This is harder than just writing, I like cats. I want a little bit more than that. And you have your thesaurus. I sent one home. So use that to make words better. So you look at the word fun and you can go, I can do better than fun. I can use enjoyable. I can use really cool. I can use exciting. And how about, or saw? We were able to view sharks from underneath. Instead of saying we saw sharks in a tunnel, we were able to view sharks from underneath. So just use those tools that you have to put together a cool paragraph. I'm excited to see what you have, and I will talk to you soon.